life after school. No more uniforms, no more teachers telling you off, and finally, freedom. Or at least that's what you think. But now you're expected to know exactly what you want to do for the next 60 years. If you're at this stage and can relate, drop a sub, you can always change your mind later, let's go. So that final exam is complete. You've worked hard, I hope, and smashed them. Now it's time for the summer with nothing holding you back. This is a special summer because you know you're not going back to school and you're old enough to stay out late with your friends and sleep in the next day. What a bliss. You're not quite old enough to go out drinking yet, but you can pretty much do anything with little limits. But once September comes around, it's pretty much time to start school again. Huh? I thought that was it. Nope. England requires you by law to remain in education or training until you're 18 years old. More education. So with this law, there's a few options we can make. Sixth form, college, apprenticeship? There's more, but I'd say these are the main ones, and I guess they help direct you to certain career paths. I did sixth form personally because I had no idea what I wanted to do. To be fair, does anyone know what they actually want to do at that point? It's kind of annoying that you think you've escaped it all, only to find out that you have to carry on for another 2 years. My sixth form was part of a school as well, so it literally just felt like school again. At some point during this time or after, you're going to get your first job. To be fair, I was pretty excited for my first job. It was something new, and it's nothing major when you're only working part-time, just an easy Saturday job or something. My first job at 17 was actually working on a bubble tea stand in the middle of the ball ring, so we were busy. Especially that I worked on Saturdays as well, so everyone and their mom was out shopping. I can't lie, I didn't stay long because I found another job at a more convenient location, but it was actually really fun while I was there. My next job was working in a trading card game shop and I'd sort all the Pokemon cards out. Realistically, my ideal job, so I was loving it. I'd be doing a 9 to a half 5 shift every Saturday, then work more in the half term and that. What I find mad though, is that I was on £5 an hour and I thought that was good. I mean, it was more than minimum wage for my age at the time, but God, that sounds like modern slavery now. My current job is also easy as hell, and I'm on almost triple that wage now. The expectation of jobs and money is that you'll no longer be begging your parents for a tenner and you'll be rich as hell. But in reality, you're making peanuts and probably spending your first paycheck in the first 3 days only to find yourself broke again. Now let's talk about friends. When you're in school, you've got your friend circle and then also an inner circle of all the people you actually like and who are relevant to your life. The outer circle is more like acquaintances than actual mates, I'd say. The moment school's over, I don't think you'll ever speak to the outer circle unless you have no choice, like running into them in the shop or going to the same college, for example. Otherwise, these ones are long gone. Then you've got the close circle you actually care about. Your expectations are that you'll stay best mates forever and nothing will change. But in reality, half of them move cities for uni or work, the group chat is stale for months, and you only have 100% of the group present like once a year around Christmas time. Suddenly everyone's always busy when you're free and vice versa. It's actually proper frustrating and difficult to make plans. You need to make the plans like a year in advance. It was so much simpler in school. Finally, let's talk about responsibilities. When you were a kid, all you wanted to do was grow up, have freedom, and finally be treated like an adult. And that does happen, but not in the way you expect it to. Suddenly, you're expected to know about taxes, cooking, and signing contracts, when last week you had to ask permission to go to the toilet. You thought having your own responsibilities would be great, but now it's waking up before the sun does and somehow keeping your life together without the assistance of your parents. Maybe being a kid at school wasn't so bad after all. I can't lie, where I am right now it's great because I've only just finished uni and I'm still working part-time. But I'm sure once I start working full-time, I'll realise that school wasn't a prison after all. So yeah, life after school isn't exactly what you think. You go from homework and uniforms to bills and responsibilities real quick. If you're about to leave school, good luck, and if you've already left, you know the pain. Make sure to like and subscribe for more relatable content. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next Sunday.